let's look around. Who has a valuable piece of business information they want to pass on to the group? You've got a 3-minute section. Oh, I don't know. I saw Julie sort of go like this. Maybe she was putting her hand up. Julie, you got something? Okay. All right.
It's too early in the morning.
Too early in the morning. All right. Let's go with that. You can give us an educational snippet on when it's too early in the morning, yet you force yourself to get up anyway. What did you do?
Okay.
How did you get here?
How did I get here? I got out of bed. Yeah, look, I have been actually, yes, that's actually good. I actually been resisting the morning networking things because think, oh, it's too early. It's like, but you know what? You've got to push yourself if you want to grow your business. And I keep hearing about how many people turn up for the morning business at breakfast, and every week I go, I'm missing that opportunity. So I've decided to take the plunge and I'm going away for 8 weeks in a month's time. So I've got to make the most of the networking I can now. And so it was just a matter of just being, sometimes you got to get it. It's not getting out of your comfort zone. It's actually just pushing through and get up and actually do things that that wear bed, especially when it's a bit colder. I'm in Tasmania, so it's a bit colder here. And I've also booked into Faye's networking event, which is 7 a.m. tomorrow morning too. So I figure I might as well make it good. And then I realized there's another group that I could have gone into that was at 6 a.m. So that'll be my challenge for next week, is to do the 6 a.m. thing. So by the time I get to the 7 a.m. when I'll be bright and
You'll be awake, right? So I have a question for you. I have a question for you, Julie. What time did you get up? So if you had to come into a 7 a.m., what time did you get up so that you could get in?
6:30.
You got up at 6:30. Yeah, okay, half an hour beforehand. Perfect. And you mentioned that it's cold now, because in Australia, we're turning into winter. We're heading towards winter. So the colder it is, the harder it is to get out of bed. I mean, when it's warm, it's easy. But when it's cold, do you have a solution around that, or would you like a solution around that, or a couple of ideas? He'd like some ideas on what to do when it's cold out again. What'd you do, Julie? You just force yourself?
Just force myself. Yeah.
So here's the secret, right? Now, here's the secret. I got it from a fantastic book, which probably isn't nearby to me, but it's a fantastic book. It's called The Happiness Advantage by Shawn Achor. Really good TED Talk. You should look him up. But in The Happiness Advantage, he's a social scientist, right? And works out, why is it that we don't do the things we say we want to do, and how do we make ourselves do it? And Julie said, it's the push. Others say it's, just that muscle memory of just teach yourself to do it. It's discipline. It's all these other things. He said, you've got to make it really easy. He said, if you want to get up early in the morning, go to the gym, or let's use networking as an example, particularly as it's getting colder. So Julie, this one's for you. What you do is you wear the clothes that you're planning on going networking in the night before in bed, right down to the socks, right? And then when the alarm goes off, you're already dressed. So you don't have to think of anything. You're already dressed. It's actually easier to get out of bed than to take your socks off and remain there. So he said, if you want to go to the gym and start going in the morning, he said, you wear your gym clothes, including the socks. The alarm goes off, you're already dressed. He said, it turns out it's the getting dressed that's the hardest part. It's not anything else. What am I going to wear? So just wear it the night before. Now, I've tested this a number of times. It's amazing how good this works. My other one for me is I set, I have a group. Jeff has me go to a group. Jeff Sheen has me go to a group at 10 o'clock on a Friday night. This is crazy because I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, like all week long, and then 10 o'clock on a Friday night. And I know I'm coaching from 4 a.m. Saturday morning. So what I have to do is I have to have a sleep. And I tend to have a sleep about between 8 or 8:30 and 9:30 at night. Now, the only way I can get out of bed, besides setting a couple of alarms, is, and I get up 30 minutes beforehand, because you can ask Jeff. Jeff says, oh, no, she looks wide awake. Yeah, because I had 30 minutes to be awake before I got there, right? And but what I do is I go to bed with the light on. So when the alarm goes off, I think, oh, the sun's out. God, where did the night go? And then it takes a little while for your brain to realize that's actually not the sun, but hey, I think we're awake now. So so there's a few secrets, but you can't go to bed with the light on all night long. So just go to bed with your clothes on. And in warm up, but like here in Australia, we have to start wearing jumpers. So it's not like you get creased or anything like that. Like it's literally, you need something warm on. So I think that's a great snippet. Thank you, Julie, about, you have to do it. But it's rewarding on the other side, isn't it? You come out and you go, so pleased they went. So pleased they went. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Julie. Love the tip.